Hey Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. I hope that this reading finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you all so much for all the love that you show here on my channel, through your likes, through your comments, through your subscriptions, for sharing my videos as well. I truly appreciate that. And I thank you for those of you that engage with my channel through the comments as well. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, Sagittarians, okay? I hope Sagittarius season again has been treating you well thus far, and as well as the month of December has been nice to you. Or kind, I should say. But we're going to get into these love energies. I do invite you, Sagittarians, to go ahead and offer up whatever gratitude feels right for you in the moment. Whether that be through affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditation, maybe breath work, or a moment of silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those things. Make it work for you, right? So that you're grounded into your own energy center and you're open to the messages that come forward, okay? I'm going to also do the same, and then we will jump in. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters, my Ascended Ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for this general love message reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for connecting me with the energy that is surrounding Sagittarians here on YouTube when it comes to love, connecting with them in love, or the love within them. Thank you for providing clear guidance and clearing my energy to do so. Thank you so much for your grace, your mercy, your protection, your love, and support. Whoa, always and forever. And so it is. All right, Sagittarians, I'm going to do 3 shuffles, and then we will get your romance energies here. Sagittarius, Capricorn Cusp energies. What love messages do you have here, Divine, for Sagittarius, Capricorn Cusp energies here on YouTube? You have laughter, okay? The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat could ever. Then you have telepathy. All right, it says pay attention to the telepathic messages that are being sent and received at this time. Okay, so you might have a form of telepathy with your romantic interest here or your partner. Any other love messages here for Sagittarians here on YouTube? I have one more love message here for Sagittarians. It wanted to come out. It wanted to. Oh, okay. They're pulling me into communication here. Okay, you also have exciting news, but they're telling me to put that one back. Okay. Communication. It says, a conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. Okay, so laughter, telepathy, and communication. Sorry, let me push that back. I feel like between you and your person, okay, whoever comes to mind when I say laughter, telepathy, and communication here, okay, Sagittarians, between you and your person, it almost feels like I get the impression that when you think of this person or when this person thinks of you, there's like an automatic smile that comes to your face, right? Whether it's memories that you share together that warm your heart or bring that smile on, or just the simple thought of connecting with their energy, or just the thought of them, it definitely brings a smile to someone's face here. Okay, you're definitely receiving energetic messages from your person with this telepathy card. Okay, So pay attention to the thoughts that come to mind. The energy that you feel. Like for some of you, this could be they might be tapping into your thought space. You might be tapping into theirs. But it's almost like something will just come to mind, right? Or you'll start thinking about something and it's like, okay, wow, that's kind of random. Why am I thinking about that? More than likely, it's energy coming from your person, okay? So with this communication, there might be some things that you and this person still have to talk about, and or this person might want to talk to you about, or you need to communicate or express yourself to them in some way, shape, or form here, okay? Someone's planning to reach out because it does feel like this telepathy might be becoming a lot more frequent. So with the telepathy, it feels like there might be some form of space between you and this person, whether that is actual physical distance, whether that is just not being able to contact them in some way, shape, or form. It feels more like physical distance. But that I feel like the telepathy and the laughter are kind of like tied together. So again, if a random smile comes on your face, you start thinking about them, or you have memories with this person, and it does bring a warmthness to your heart, then it more often or not, this person's also thinking of you in that way. And so that's when the shared energy starts getting activated between you two. And so that energy might be prompting or pulling someone in this connection to like make contact in some way, shape, or form. But we'll dig a little deeper. I do have a new tarot deck here. This is the Modern Way Tarot. It is just a classic Rider-Waite type of deck, except it's not as detailed as far as faces and facial features. What I also loved about it was that it has the theme colors for my channel in it, so I'm excited to use it here, okay? We're going to give that Bianco Nero deck a rest for a little while. But let's get into this. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about laughter, telepathy, and communication for Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp energies here on YouTube. Tell me more about laughter, telepathy, and communication for Sagittarians here. Laughter, telepathy, and communication. Someone might reach out and say like, hey, I've been thinking about you, or you've been on my mind really heavily. This could also be somebody that you maybe shared that form of kind of intimacy and laughter and good times in the past, okay? But maybe it just never developed into anything, right? I won't say anything of significance, but right, it's just like having that kind of chemistry with someone, but it never really went anywhere. This could also be your situation, okay? Tell me more about laughter. So then again, it's like the telepathy, the energy, the thinking of them while they're thinking of you. That type of connection is very active, so that's going to pull one of you to maybe reach out, okay? And like I said, you've been on my mind. And the Emperor. Yeah, look at that, the Emperor. And Temperance, okay? So there you are. Wow. For the Emperor to be your energy, first card out. Very, very powerful here. Powerful masculine energy. Then you also have Temperance. I feel like I'm speaking here from your person, or feeling it from your person's point of view here, Sagittarians. It feels like this Emperor, the laughter and the good times, it's like there was some form of balance, because this is part of your energy here, Sagittarians, with Temperance, the Sagittarius energy. Something about your presence or being around this Emperor, okay, offered some sort of balance. So where maybe they were very, I don't want to say uptight, but I guess I do want to say uptight. You know, very tense. That's probably the word I want to use. It seems like you might have offered your energy, your presence, or the energy between you two, the dynamic between you two, balanced each other out. And I feel like that's what this Emperor is remembering. That's what's bringing a smile to their face when they think about you here. that where the Emperor does carry a lot of stress, often has a lot of weight on their shoulders, it almost feels like, Sagittarians, again, your ability to maybe either make them laugh, or your sense of humor, or just your presence or your energy, because Temperance is really like an angel type of presence. That seemed to offer some form of balance here. Okay, tell me more about this Emperor and Temperance. And then you have the Chariot. 3 major arcana cards right out the gate. So it feels like this Emperor is the one that's going to want to make or take action here, Sagittarians, towards... If you're the Emperor, then you're the one wanting to take action, Sagittarians. But if you're not, then this Emperor is definitely going to want to take action and move towards you here with the Chariot. Tell me more about this laughter. 8 of Swords. So it feels like there was something that they didn't see before. Something that they weren't aware of before, and or you don't see this coming. Uh-oh. This Emperor might be trying to surprise you here, and I hope I'm not. I'm probably ruining the surprise. Sorry about that, Emperor. But I don't know that you see this coming. And this is what I'm talking about. If it's a situation where, like, yeah, there was good energy, there was good vibrations between you and someone, but maybe it just never went anywhere, right? Like it never became a full-blown relationship or a full-blown connection in that way that you both acknowledged it as such. You just were enjoying each other's company. It feels like it could be someone that you had that energy with here, Sagittarians. So this might catch you off guard a little bit. This Emperor wanting to come in, it might catch you off guard. And or if this is somebody that you, let's say, did have a strong bond with, maybe had a solid connection with, but there is some form of separation between you two right now. It seems like the energy, this Temperance energy, was something that they weren't aware of, or how could I say that? Not that they weren't aware of it, but it's like something that they just didn't see. The 8 of Swords. Right? They were blinded to it, and or maybe insecure about it, or just didn't recognize, like a lack of recognition of what that energy between you and them really symbolized or meant, right? So this would be like missing your energy, missing your presence, missing your vibration here, Sagittarians, and wanting to make a move towards you. But again, for some of you, you don't see it yet. Others of you, this is just them. They didn't see, almost like they didn't see what they had when they had it. And so now that they don't, it's like, now I'm missing it, right? What's the overall message here for laughter for Sagittarians? Yeah, 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles. So it does feel like, and you have the 8 of Swords. So you have 3 8s here. Some of you could have Leo in your chart or dealing with a Leo, okay? This Emperor could have Leo in their chart with the 8. 8 could also be the 8th house, so it could be Scorpio as well. Yeah, it just feels like this Emperor might have been really caught up in their work. Really, really caught up in their work. Might have walked away from you or disconnected from this relationship, or let you go in some way, shape, or form, okay? Because they didn't really see what they had. They didn't see the value in the connection. They didn't see, yeah, and I'm sorry to say that because that does sound a little harsh, but I think that's just where it was. They might have put more value in their material world or what they were focusing on as far as their career than the relationship between you two. So it caused either one of you or them to walk away, okay? But with this Chariot, it feels like, and this could also be that advancement that I'm talking about. Like it didn't necessarily get there yet because someone didn't really connect with what that Temperance energy was that you were bringing in, Sagittarians. But this could also be because you have telepathy and communication. This could be what this person is coming towards you to say. Didn't know what I had until you left, right? Or until it's not there anymore. Okay, so this definitely might be somebody, again, that maybe walked away or that you had to walk away from, Sagittarians, because you felt like they either didn't recognize you or didn't really hold value to what you were offering them with that temperance energy, right? Okay. Tell me more about telepathy for Sagittarians. Thank you so much, Divine. You have the King of Swords. Yeah, so they're definitely sending you mental energy. So this would be like this person comes up on your mind. You're coming up on their mind. Pay attention to what you're thinking about when that happens, okay? And you have the High Priestess. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Scorpio energy for me as a reader. Yeah, so this is definitely definitely a spiritual connection that you're dealing with here, Sagittarians. Whether you're aware of that or not, and I think this telepathy energy is what's going to make you aware of that. Because the King of Swords, it's this Emperor. They're definitely thinking about you. You're definitely on their mind. And I think you as the High Priestess, I feel like that's what it is. It's like you as the High Priestess are picking up on that subtle energy. Tell me more about this telepathy. What's the messages? What's the energy here? Yeah. But for some of you, it could be a little confusing. And that's what I mean. Why is this person coming up in my energy? Why am I all of a sudden thinking about them? Where is this coming from? And it's coming from them because they're thinking about you, Seven of Cups. So they might be going through an emotional detox, purging, releasing, and having to come to face with what actually happened between you two. This Eight of Cups walking away, what they valued over the connection, right? What they were really focused on, what they didn't see. They might be having to reconcile that within their own energy here with the Seven of Cups. So this is why you're heavy on their mind in the now moment. Okay? Tell me more about this telepathy, Divine. Thank you so much. Page of Cups, and that's what I'm saying. There's an offer of, hey, I'm sorry, right? A genuine expression from the heart here. With the Page of Cups, wanting to offer that. Yeah. Because I think for you, Sagittarians, it didn't make sense as to why this person either walked away. So this person, this Emperor, could have ghosted you in some way, shape, or form. Just when maybe you thought things were going to move forward, it's like they walked away with the Eight of Cups, focused on work. They chose something else over you. And I'm sorry to just mull over that kind of quickly, but because this is general, it could be a lot of different ways or reasons as to why they're left, especially with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So there could be 3 different situations here that I'm tapping into that all kind of led to the same result, okay? But someone's definitely thinking back on this, reflecting on it, wanting to offer some form of apology for either confusing you or just operating from, again, maybe an unhealed space, or as they're facing this detox, right? As they're having to kind of reconcile what has happened or their actions in whatever way, there is an apology that they want to extend. So that could be in the telepathy as well. You could be even with the High Priestess and the King of Swords. You could be even hearing them if you are clairaudient. You could be hearing them say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, I didn't, you could be actually hearing that audibly, or that could be coming to you in a dream space, because that's also the Seven of Cups. Could talk about your dream world, having to reconcile and face all of that energy in the dream space. So pay attention to your dreams, especially with the High Priestess out. Please pay attention to your dreams, Sagittarians, because there is an apology, there isn't a sincere offer of emotion that might be coming forward, or your dreams might be trying to warn you that this is what's on the way, Chariot. Okay? What's the overall message here with telepathy for Sagittarians? Yeah, the Sun. So it's positive. It's positive. Either way, do you see what I'm saying? This person, I think, is coming from, this Emperor is truly coming from a genuine space. They really want to offer an apology. They really want to reconcile. And again, reconciliation doesn't always mean let's pick up where we left off and let's do this again. It's just, it's mending that bridge that was maybe burnt, again, that someone walked away from, let go of, didn't see, right? Because you have these 3 scenarios here. Because it almost feels like this person would want to say, like, you did make them happy, Sagittarius. It's just with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, it just feels like they weren't able to recognize that you were a source of that joy, happiness, contentment, success for some of you. Okay, and that would definitely be a trait of an emperor, right? They can be a little self-focused. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more about this communication. What is the communication coming from this emperor towards Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles, right? So you offered them some form of stability. Some form of stability, and again, whether it was emotionally, mentally, or again, some of you, it could have even been financially, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. Tell me more about this communication, Divine. Oh, and you got the Empress. So now you have the Emperor and the Empress in your read here on the board. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. So I feel like whatever, for those of you that might be dreaming about this apology or dreaming about this communication or dreaming about this connection with this person, those dreams or those telepathic messages are trying to prep you for this conversation that's about to happen. And you need to be in a grounded space. Sagittarius, this could be your Capricorn energy. You might want to really rely on that grounded sense of self in order to express yourself in a very authentic way. Okay? I'm happy to see that the Queen of Swords isn't out here, because then we would be worried that you would, be a little too sharp here. But with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, this is you coming from Venus, right? A space of love. Because again, it's recognizing that there was love here. There was positive energy. There was good vibrations here. So there's no need to not operate out of that energy, Sagittarius. So give yourself permission to really connect with your heart space with this person. Even if, again, they walked away, or maybe, whatever happened here with all of these eights, is Eight of Swords and Eight of Cups. Again, it just feels like this Emperor is really coming with sincere energy. So there's going to be a need to acknowledge that by also being sincere, okay, in this conversation. This Emperor might even be coming to tell you that they feel like you're their Empress. That could be it as well. Okay. And maybe that's the conversation you might need to have, Queen of Pentacles. Emperor, you might not have seen my value. That maybe rubbed me the wrong way, or that didn't feel right, or that didn't make me feel like we were connected. We had good times. I thought we were moving forward. Not to put words in your mouth here, Sagittarius, but that's just what's coming, okay? So you express yourself authentically to you, okay? The Devil wanted to come out there with the Capricorn. Yeah. Two of Swords. And that's Capricorn energy. That's your vibration, right? Tell me more about this Two of Swords with communication. Four of Wands, exactly. Yeah. So this Emperor might have made a decision about you, Sagittarius, that you might be someone that they actually want to be in a committed connection with, and or, this conversation could just be an acknowledgement of the spiritual connection you have between them, because this is Wand energy. It's fire energy, which represents spirituality. Okay? And maybe that's why this Emperor walked away with the Devil card that wanted to come out. Maybe they were dealing with some fears here, insecurity, okay? Maybe feeling like they didn't have enough. They weren't stable enough financially with the Eight of Pentacles, right? Maybe they didn't have enough emotionally to offer you. So they decided to walk away and not advance forward. Okay, take what resonates. But it does feel like this communication is going to be centered around, I think you're my person, and or I want to explore this spiritual connection because, again, you've been on their mind. They've been on your mind. So that might be something that you both talk about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been thinking about you. Oh, I've been thinking about you too. And then that just rolls into realizing that there is a spiritual tie here or a spiritual connection. Okay? And for them to show up as the Emperor right away and then you to end here in your Empress energy, it's a positive sign, especially with the sun between you two. Okay? What's the overall message here with communication? The world. Okay. So there could be a decision here. And this is going to vary for a lot of you. There could be a decision on whether to bring this to a completion, right? To maybe end this cycle with this person for some of you, depending on reasons for leaving. Just, you know, this is super general. So you use your own discernment, High Priestess, yeah? You use your own discernment here. When they come in and communicate what they have to say. Two of Swords. Trust your intuition to make a decision, Sagittarians. Because only you really know what's best for you, right? Because you're the one living your life. But I do feel like there is love here, especially with you showing up as the Empress to complement their Emperor energy. I do feel like there is this sense of groundedness, though, that you, or a new sense of value that maybe you have in yourself. Right? That you're going to want to communicate, right? For some of you, this could even be like, yeah, I'm not the same person I was back then. I may be a little different. I know my worth a little bit more now. So where does that leave us? Is that something we can move forward with? Is it not, right? So that's going to be kind of the tone of the conversation, I feel like. And some of you might decide that, okay, we're just going to call this cycle closed, right, with the world. Others of you, the conversation might lead to, let's explore what this connection actually is. Because again, I feel like for some of you, that telepathy energy is going to be a little too hard to ignore or to overlook or to maybe let go of. But with the sun also coming in, I do feel like whatever you might have been confused as far as their actions or where they're coming from, I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity. And again, with the Page of Cups, there is a level of sincerity here. So there is going to be an apology. And for some of you, it's like that's all you wanted, right? An apology, a recognition of, yes, this was something that was very spiritual and or we are connected in that way. But is that something that you want now? And that's the question that I'm going to leave you on, okay, for you guys to meditate on and think about and use your discernment. Like I said, High Priestess, use your discernment around. All right, Sagittarians, I hope that this reading served you well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Definitely let me know what connected with you or resonated with you in the comment section below. I love to read that from you guys. And I will see you all next week for your next round of general readings. Okay, Sagittarians, namaste.